Did you hear that Eminem has dropped an album out of nowhere, George? I don't know if you.
What?
Yeah.
No, wait. I heard that Eminem sent for Lil Wayne.
Is that for Lil Wayne?
Apparently, he sent a few shots on the album. Yeah, I've got to admit, I've not delved into the entire album as much right now. I've not read through the lyrics and stuff, but I did kind of like listen to a bit, like when I was like brushing my teeth and stuff and getting ready and stuff. So yeah, he dropped a brand new album, which is it's like the B side, right? Part 2 of the Music to Be Murdered by album. Yeah, like the B side type thing. And I have to say, there's one song that proper stood out to me. It's the one with Dr. Dre on it. I'm not sure if you heard that one yet.
I knew it would be. Yeah, I knew it would be.
It's so good, man. Like I love Dre, man. Dre's so sick, and the beat is fire as well.
Also, quick one about Lil Wayne. Did you hear he sold his? Oh my God, what are they called?
Masters.
What you have his masters for 100 million.
Oh my God, wow. Oh, I did hear this actually, because JJ brought it up, didn't he? He said like, I wonder if in the future people will sell their YouTube like catalog.
Yeah, but
It's interesting, right?
I'm going to pee really quick. But
Yeah,
go for it.
go for it. Yeah,
so that is a very good.
because it's a very similar thing, right? Obviously, like YouTubers now
very similar
fully become a mainstay in like entertainment, right? So back in the day, you know, you look up to your rappers, your singers and stuff. Whereas now, like KSI or PewDiePie, or whatever, are literally, you know, people who everyone looks up to, and they are literally celebrities.
Gaining revenue.
So, as you say, man, like one day, you know, JJ is like 10,000 videos he's made that earn X amount of money per week, per month, or whatever.
Yeah. Because they're
some
always
companies
going
like
to be
buy
getting
it,
money regardless. Yeah, 100%. I could definitely see that happening. But as for Lil Wayne selling his royalties, I have no idea why you would do that. Because most artists, not his royalties, sorry, his masters.
Yeah.
Because most artists are fighting to get their masters back, right?
Yeah.
So they have full ownership.
Well, yeah,
So
ownership is something that I always
his?
promote. Like I always say, where possible, like make sure you own your masters, own everything you create. You know, your YouTube, your Twitch. Make sure you're in control of it. Yeah, definitely sell like branding, definitely sell like promotional, but make sure you're in the driving seat because I think creativity and
you don't want someone else owning your stuff.
Yeah.
All right,
that's when things get
I'm back.
sticky.
For sure, man. If you don't own your creativity, then like it's like you've lost part of your soul, isn't it? So it's kind of fucked.
Well, there is a company that
100%.
have already offered loads of people amounts for their back catalogue of YouTube videos. Yeah,
But wasn't someone saying it was stinky though?
I mean, there's a lot of money in it. But
I guess it's just-
I
yeah.
think
But why would you want
thing-
to do it?
what was that?
Like,
Jules?
why would you want to do it right now anyway?
They
Like,
are offering quite a bit of money, but
Okay.
one thing for me personally would always be like, for example, say I've used a certain, I don't know, video. Say I made a video and then Randolph's reacted to it.
Yeah.
If they then own the original, are they going to start going around and
True.
you know,
and copyrighting,
claiming random
DMCA?
things?
Yeah, exactly.
I've spoken to a lot of labels in the past, or people who want to like work with me musically and stuff. And the way it always like falls down is that I'm like, oh, just so you know, you can't claim anything. Like, don't claim any like Twitch or don't claim anything. And that's where the money is. That's what they want to do because they know the value of like of that. They know the value of what that is. And it's like that's why they want it. They want to control that in wherever possible, and they want to maximize like the commercial aspect. But obviously, that's always
And
like a
you
big
never know
no,
where
right?
you might be.
Yeah,
You never know where you might just see a clip of you. You
yeah,
might
yeah.
just randomly see a clip of you like promoting
on some
something
advert.
you didn't
Like,
actually promote.
Yeah.
Promoting God knows what.
Like Viagra or something, because you
Wow
said
show or
like
something.
you said like, oh, get it up, and then they just use that for a Viagra.
Exactly, they got full control.
Can you
That's why like,
imagine?
ownership is so important as well because like I feel like any brand partnerships as well that are authentic always do the best, right? Like, always, and you work with brands before that make you like jump through hoops to do something, and it's like they're literally killing the performance of this video or this tweet or this Instagram story or whatever by doing this much stuff. And I know you have to have some like guidelines to make sure that it's legit and make sure that people know that you're promoting an ad. But I think the best promotions are always the one that's natural. So like I feel like you have to own your work so that when you are going to do promotions, it's going to be more effective anyway. So I feel like there's always try and own your creations, you know?
100%. So you're just you and not someone else's.
But I wonder with Lil Wayne though, maybe he might have been in financial trouble, or maybe he just doesn't care about his work anymore. And he's like, you know what, I'm gonna get the bag for something I don't care about anymore. I don't know the full story, but
yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but
I've just
Eminem
found
out of nowhere.
I've just found a list of Eminem, like the mentions that he has on this album.
Is the bear?
As in, Yeah.
People who send
There's more
them
to Machine Gun
shots
Kelly,
The
right?
ones well, I'm trying to find the ones. I think these ones are only like actual mentions.
Got you.
There's one at Machine Gun Kelly that's listed here. She thinks Machine washed me. I swear to God, man, her favorite rapper wish he'd crossed me.
Oh damn.
So, yeah.
6ix9ine, right? I think he says something like
6ix9ine says she says I'm trash, but she listens to Tekashi.
yeah. He took that well, by the way. He did a
Drake.
an Instagram video where he like is I think he's like freestyling or rapping along to "Lose Yourself" the instrumental, and it's just trash. But he's like laughing and like knowing it's trash, you know.
I mean, anything about 6ix9ine is like he will turn around into publicity. It's publicity for him.
Yeah, it's good for him. Yeah.
The Drake
That guy's
one was
crazy.
like, I've seen
Sending
the hugest
shots with
debuts.
Drake?
Well, no, it's not. It's just I've seen the hugest debuts. I've had a great view to view the game through, and Drake, they're gonna turn on you one day too.
Damn.
Oh, come on.
So it's not actually anything bad at Drake. It's just saying
Drizzy.
like you're sick, but
The greatest
one day
artist of
yeah.
this whole era.
Well, he says
by the
at
way.
Chance as well. He says they're calling you a trash bin, saying that your new one isn't better than your last, even if it is. Once they start to turn their backs, even if it ain't ever coming back in, they did it to Chance.
Yeah, I hate that happens so often in music. It's like people always hate on someone's new work, you know, when really
Yeah,
what they
just
like about
because
the
you're
original
experimenting.
work is the songs, is the music itself, yeah, but also it's the memory attached to that time in their life, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I hate that always. Like for even to Simon as well. Like people used to love the old Simon videos, for example, but they also loved the time that they had watching that, you know, whether they're in school or they're here, there, you know. So even though you guys have had to mature and change your life as well, which reflects on the content,
Yeah, exactly.
they have too, but they want that old feeling still.
People need to realize people grow.
Yeah.
You know, and people change. Like your content change, your art style, your
interests,
music,
man.
it's
Like-
gonna change. Like, yeah, exactly. Like everything can't always stay the same. You know what I mean? So like the same with music is like you evolve as a person. You start to bring new life experiences into music, and like, your output just changes. Like that's what artists do with albums anyway.
Yeah.
I think it's like every
Thematic, right? Each
every
album's like
album
a
is kind of like
moment in
yeah,
time.
exactly. It's a different theme to it, a different part in their life.
Well, do you
And I like it, to be fair.
do you think that him dropping this album? Because I didn't see any like advertisements anyway. I literally just
There
came
was
out
none.
and suddenly everyone was like,
Yeah, I
you
heard
think
it.
that's-
This, you're gone.
didn't even know.
I was gonna say, do you think that's a good idea? Because I know we've spoken about it before. Because I think Beyonce did it, right?
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where Beyonce can do it because she's that famous, and I know Eminem is that famous, but this is
But
effectively,
Nation.
you know, his last album came out this year as well, right?
Yeah.
And this is called "Music to Be Murdered By B-Side."
Mm.
It's not really an album. It's
A new
not.
one.
It's not
Yeah.
the same way Beyonce would just go like, "Boom, album done."
Yeah.
I get you. I think
This
for
almost
Eminem,
feels like a mixtape.
yeah,
Some artists can do it, right?
Sorry, go on.
I was going to say some artists can do it. Maybe he doesn't care about selling that much as well.
True.
Well, I think he
He's
doesn't
like,
care, but
whoever
also he knows he
gravitates
will. Like he has
towards
such a huge, like diehard fan base that he knows whatever he puts out will be. It'll at least do well in terms of like it might not be as critically acclaimed, but it will do well. And I think he's at a point now where he's had so much drama with like the critics and so much back and forth with them that he just doesn't care now. And just and the album like "Music to Be Murdered By" it's just like a very Eminem theme, right? So I think he's just putting music out. But I know for a fact artists like Eminem and himself, I know he's in the studio every single day just because for the love of writing and the love of music. So it's not hard for him to put the material out because he has it. If you know what I mean? Like a lot of artists will go through like a yearly, schedule of like touring, producing an album, making it bigger, better, with a label. Whereas I know for him, he'll have beats sent to him every single day. He'll have an engineer in his house. He'll have a studio in his house, and he'll just keep working and working and working. I think I heard a quote from him as well where he says like he literally goes to work. When he makes music, he goes to work. So he'll wake up at 8:00, go into the studio, and he'll clock out.
Yeah.
I think I heard someone say that literally working with him, and they had like a sick verse idea, but then like it hit 6:00, and Eminem was like, "Yeah, I'm leaving now." And the guy was like, "Wait, do you not want to just put my verse down?" He's like, "Nah, work's over." And then he goes and like sees his daughter or does whatever he wants to do, and then next day comes back at it, which I respect that. Routine is something that can help you a lot.
100% shift work.
Good, man. I mean, I've heard the album once through, and I've listened to the first like 5-6 songs multiple times.
Yeah.
It's just like I feel like he's really trying to. You know me, I'm one of the biggest Eminem fanboys ever. But it just sounds like he's really trying to prove his rapping abilities instead of trying to make songs is the only thing.
Yeah, I agree. I was like listening to it and I was waiting for a song that I'm gonna be like, oh, this is I love this, which I did find with the Dr. Dre song. But yeah, a lot of the songs are just beats and him just like going crazy with this like lyrical ability, which is good. Like I think that's what he enjoys, right? I think you got to remember, like at this point here, he's just
for sure.
achieved so much. He might just think like, you know what, I enjoy writing and proving I'm the best. I'm gonna just keep doing that.
I wonder if he ever thinks though with one of these songs, he thinks like, oh, this is gonna be, you know, a Stan, a Lose Yourself,
okay, yeah,
you know, like those massive songs because
Stan. Ooh.
I mean, ultimately, like Lose Yourself. Obviously, with the movie as well, even if the movie didn't do as amazingly, it helped a lot. Whereas Stan is literally just like that song is just insane.
Yeah,
but I love it.
I don't know if it's just because of the time.
Yeah,
like, is it if that song came out now, would people kind of be like, Eminem's he's just rapping again? Like,
well, I think it's like the enigma as well, because when he first came out, it was like a sensation, right? Like as in he turned heads, so it was like he broke the status quo ever in terms of rap and music, and and then everyone's like looking at him like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Whereas now, people release so much music, it's hard to stand out, isn't it? Like it's really hard to like stand out, and I think the only way you can stand out now, to be honest, is if you have the label behind you or the power. Unless you're incredibly creative, and we have seen a few artists like that, Kanye being one, where he always kind of like breaks the boundary and turns head. It's so hard to do that now. And I think especially for someone like Eminem, who is such a household name now, it's like, how do you really have that effect? And I think he had it last. Yeah. What was the song on the original album where it was about the shooting, right, in Vegas? I think it was like the music. It was like a recreation of that. Something like that is what does you do look at that. I'm like, okay, wow, that's made an impact on so many people. I think it's hard to have that on a surprise album, especially unless you have the marketing behind it.
We had the Godzilla one as well.
Yeah,
with Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD, yeah.
Oh, one of the greatest artists, man.
Legit, man. So it's so sad, man. Like, I feel like we've lost so many we've lost so many greatest of all time artists. If you know what I'm saying. I think like Pop Smoke as well was about to like blow like massively. And he's actually a very talented person as well, but sadly.
100%.
As well.